going on YouTube, Facebook. Making this video in Colorado, Buena Vista. Pretty cool little mountain town here. About an hour and a half east of Denver. And I'm hiking on the Colorado Trail, reading some Ayn Rand. And I thought, why not make a video? Just wanted to, document as much as I can. I know I haven't probably been as diligent as I should, but sorry, I'm just trying to remember where I'm going here. It's kind of important. I can get lost here really easily. So, yeah, I spent the night in the car last night. Slept at, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, like some truck stop in I just got into Colorado from Utah. Slept there. Definitely should have done more driving. I got to get home, but I really wanted to see Colorado. This was really kind of a magical place because this was the first place that not this exact part of Colorado, but Colorado was where the first journey I've ever took. And so, it has a special place here for me in this state. And so I wanted to just kind of reflect a little bit, I guess. That since my journey is heading eastward, I never want to say it's over because I've definitely got things planned out east. But it's taking a different, this is the last western state that I will be in for a little bit. I'll go to Nebraska, then Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, then finally Ohio. So, just wanted to talk about my experience out west. I grew up in Ohio most of my life. It's funny, I'm wearing my Ohio State shirt. Hey, it's Colorado, it's legal. So yeah, I grew up in the Midwest and came out here about a little over 2.5 years ago. It was my first journey by myself. Just gotta keep track of where I'm going. And I moved to Arizona 6 months ago, so I've been out west for the past 6 months. I've seen all of the Southwest. I've seen Southern California. I've seen Nevada, Vegas, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Austin. Great. So I've got a feel for it out here, and just kind of wanted to talk to, I guess, people that maybe didn't grow up out west. Maybe they're from the Midwest, maybe they're from the South, East Coast, to kind of, give you kind of my take on what it's like living out here. The West is really awesome. It's got a lot of open space, as you can see. All sides are woods. And that's a really awesome thing because, it's a really great place. If you are a dog person, you have a dog or dogs, or if you like to do rock climbing, or, if you want to be, if you're a skier in California, or if you like to hunt, or if you like to camp, or if you like to go whitewater rafting. There's a lot you can do out here. With that being said, it's really important if you grew up in like a city, like that's not a Western town, like maybe like New York, especially like a big city, Boston, like chances are you don't really have any survival skills. You don't know how to make a fire. You probably don't even know how to pitch a tent. You don't know how to build a shelter. You don't know how to procure water. You don't know how to tell if something's poison ivy or poison oak or sumac or anything like that. So, when you're out west, like for instance, like I lived in Tucson. Tucson has, a lot of dangerous animals. They've got rattlesnakes, which are poisonous. They have poisonous toads. They have javelinas. They have coyotes. They have mountain lions. They have bears, right? They have tarantulas. They have scorpions. They have Gila monsters. Among something called cactuses, which are everywhere. So it's important to understand that you're in a different environment, and you need to have some sort of understanding of that. Like it's not so much dealing with the cities as it's dealing with the terrain. Wow, this is a really beautiful view. Looking out and all that greenery, especially coming from Arizona, we just don't have. It's just not green out there. So yeah, be aware of that. Be aware of where you're at. Kind of like, okay, if you're in the desert, understand what that's really like. Like, don't leave without water. Like, if you're in the mountains, understand what. And then like, there's different types of mountains. Are you in a desert mountain like in Arizona? Or are you in more of like a kind of like in a what's the word I'm looking for? More like a forest type of mountain like Colorado. If you're going to California, I think the word is deciduous forest. Yeah, deciduous forest. If you're going to something like California and you want to ski, yeah, it's about the city. You better understand LA is big time. San Diego's a little bit more chilled out in my experience. I haven't really dealt with San Francisco, really haven't had a desire to go there. I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know. I'm more of like, and I'm really more into LA and San Diego. Understand the people, understand that. If you're in you need to always have water on you. If your car breaks down, the highway exits are really far apart here. You might not get a gas station. Last night I was driving through Utah, and it was about 65 miles in between gas stations. I had to drive 65 miles just to get to a gas station. So if you're running on empty, if you're used to running on empty because there's a gas station in every corner, you need to stop doing that if you're going to move out here. Learn how to, like things are really spread out. It's like you're going to do a lot of driving. Like people out west, they travel more, okay? Because there's a lot of awesome things to do that are in driving distance. So if you live in Arizona, yeah, you're going to drive to California. You're going to drive to Utah or northern to southern Arizona. People in Colorado, they're going to go to California or vice versa. So Seattle, Portland, right? So there's make sure you have a reliable car. Make sure your car is good on gas. Also, make sure your car is rugged. Having a four-wheel drive car is really not a bad idea at all. It's not just for fashion. It could come in handy. Other thing I would say is, understand the marijuana laws. Just because pot is legal in Colorado, it's not legal in Utah. It's legal in Oregon, but it's not legal in Idaho. So understand that if you're transporting that shit through through state borders, understand that there's, you know, protocol. Familiarize with the state laws, which states are legal, which are not, which have decriminalized, which have not, which has medicinal, which has rec. Like, there's a lot of factors that go in. It's not just legal or illegal. There's more nuances than that. Produce is cheaper out here. You know, like if you're vegan, kale, for instance, is 99 cents a barrel for organic green kale. Back in, I think, Ohio, it was like $3, so it's like triple the price. The weed deals, weed is a lot cheaper out here if your state has legal. I got this gram joint for like $10, so that's kind of a cool thing too. You know, that's all for that. Just wanted to kind of make this video and share my experience. Hope to make more videos. Just wanted to show you guys where I'm at. Buena Vista, overlooking the Rockies. It's a beautiful day. I'm gonna get rolling here because I got a long drive ahead of me, and I'll make my next video. Bye.